I say that very loudly over the comlink.
He's like,
cheeseburgers.
and the cat interjects like some noise into the connection, and there's some static. He's like, "What? You've got terrible reception."
No,
Like,
it's a Technomancer cat. It's really cool. I know he interacts with Tapper, so he's probably used to this.
Just ain't right.
So he's like, look, all right, nobody's following you, right? Do you get out okay, or have you got like, are you even calling me from? Okay, are they after you? Like,
No.
They didn't see us.
I say like no, and I like quickly peek in the astral while that happens. While I'm saying that.
All right. Okay. I'll tell you what. Prove to me. All right. Tell me something that only someone that knows Lucy would know.
Her husband's a dreckhead.
Only Lucy would know. Okay, I've got the video, right?
You've got all the video. You've got all the footage. You've got the.
I've got the video file, right?
You've been observing her behaviours for the last.
What was the video file called?
It was called. It might not be an AVI. It'll be a file that can be encrypted.
Okay, I give him the name of the file,
and he's just like, "All right."
And I also tell him that her tarantula banana cake was amazing.
And he smiles, but he sounds pretty stressed out. He's like,
okay, we're on our way now.
Yep, meet me here. Be discreet. Don't get caught. Stay away from KE. Like, be very, very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You know, catching rabbits.
Drive like a person who has nothing to hide.
Exactly. Which means, yeah. And he abruptly terminates the call.
Okay, we go drive that way.
Yep. So you drive that way. I will get you guys to roll pilot ground checks for me. That way. Someone's driving.
I drive in Bishop drive.
I'm gonna pre-edge my drive test.
It's raining in Seattle. You guys are tired, all amped up. You've totally got. Yeah. You guys totally get there safely.
We've got pay data to sell. We've got a lot of pay data to sell.
We're not selling this.
No?
No. He can't pay us.
Can't he?
He can't. He's only going to give us the 4,000.
Oh, so, no. I mean, this is going to the media.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you turn up at the meet location. It's another abandoned. It would have been an old commission house once upon a time. You know, state housing, really run down, really broken. The roof's broken off. It's not a location that people would squat here and nobody would really notice if you people moving around because barren scum. Father Mercy, he's like, so what happened? Do you want to fill me in on what happened? I just sent you down there with some medical supplies.
I start explaining stuff.
Yep. So you fill him in about that you've got all this really comprehensive footage of what the underground's like at the moment. That Jake the Musk is a bit of a cockhead.
He's a bit of a cockhead.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cockhead. The art, man, the art. You fill him in on that. You fill him in that KE they were really brutal. They beat someone down in the street. They started it. You've got footage on that. I mean, Jake kind of is equally at fault. But what else do you tell him? You've got the footage from you've got the story about the guy being beaten up, and he doesn't want to talk about it. But people in the know, and later when you medicated him, so you tell him the whole lot. We'll have to recount it later so we can do a really cool meeting. And then he's like, he's really blown away. And you guys got out no problem. Like nobody was tailing you. You made sure you covered your tracks, right? Nobody saw you on cameras or anything like that.
Well, we scrubbed Matrix signatures, and there wasn't any cameras on the route in.
Yeah. And at this point, the techno cat with the metal ink that pipes up, and he says, "I have something to tell you."
That is so weird. That is so weird, that cat.
Shut
And
up.
Father Mercy's a little bit taken aback, like, "What?"
Shut up. He's a beautiful creature.
Yeah, he's like a talking cat. And,
It's a technomancer cat.
And he just rolls with it because he's used to Weird and Wonderful being in his role as like the father of the orphans on the streets of Seattle.
Hey,
It's like,
what's up?
What have you got for me? What have you got for me, child? Cat, and the cat, because it was able to access the contents of the data chip and know what was on there. He's like, you need to see the file that they brought up for you. There are a lot of things.
Son of a bitch hacked our comm links.
He didn't hack them. He protected them.
It's the Technocat version of I Sleep Where I Want. So, it's like, you need to see this. Father, you need to see this. You need to break, there is encryption, but you may know the code. And so Father Mercy's like, give it to me here, like, what is it? What is it? And the Technocat says, it's from Lucy. And you're all really confused, like, something's going on that you don't like. Did you just get used as a messenger service? What was the point
probably.
of that? I'm really confused. And so, do you want to hand the chip over, or?
Yeah, sure.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
She said give him the ship.
Yep. So, and then he pulls out his comlink and he slots the chip. And he looks at the file name, and then he looks up at the person that handed him the chip. He says,
Yep.
"You didn't make any copies of this, did you?"
Nope.
No,
You did,
I barely know how to use a computer. I know a little bit more than most.
And the cat just meows. So he plugs it in, and he switches to AR, and he's watching that privately because he has the correct codes for it. And as he continues to watch it, he starts out really worried and concerned, and then his face it falls a little bit, and then it falls a little bit more, until at the end of the video, which it seems to go on for about 15 minutes, and you guys are just standing there sort of having to guard him, he comes back to the real world, and he's very ashen and pale and grey looking, and he doesn't quite know what to say.
Well, what did you see?
I saw and he looks over at Ryuichi like he kind of doesn't want to say this in front of him because he's a kid. But I saw the truth about Dundee and Augers.
Down in what?
Drundere and Augers, the Orcs' Right Commissioner that was shot.
Oh no.
I heard about that.
This file, this video file is, it's from Ink, a reporter who was in the underground and has since gone missing. And this file is a dossier showing two things. The first is that there are active Humanist members within KE who are driving who are deliberately provoking citizens on the streets. And the second thing, Drunde and Augers. Now, I'm not a judge, and it's bad for, like, it's illegal to accuse people of things without having done full evidence. And, you know, he's really nervous, like, he doesn't know what to say. He can't comprehend his breaking. And he says, he's a pedophile.
What?
Whoa.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means, but not because I'm young, it's because I'm uneducated.
That needs to come out.
That's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Let's sell that to someone.
We're gonna sell that to someone. Because
So-
Not even sell it, just disseminate it.
We can sell it to someone. Give them a week.
we are Shadowrunners.
Yeah, we are about the money. At least I am.
What we could do I used to be a journalism student. We could always just give them a week to break the story, and then shove it everywhere online.
Yep.
That's totally a kosher thing that happens to the journalism world.
Exclusive rights
For a week.
this amount of time.
Which is a big deal.
Since we're Shadowrunners, we're just going to be like, take it or leave it, and they're going to take it.
I mean, like a month's exclusive is massive.
So if Father Mercy, he's really silent for a little bit, and you can see him trying to think through what he will do next. Like, where does he go from here? How does he? This is far beyond. You know, they've got a guy who's just been assassinated, and now there's evidence from Ink, who's been hidden in the underground for a while, that suggests that we have racists within KE driving the violence. And we have, that's a great photo. I've just seen the cat pictures and stuff. That's awesome.
I kind of gotten depressed about how, like, there's always a blank screen on the stream. So I think that in the future, we should always try to make a mural of the fun times we had together during a run.
I've done that in a few of my runs, actually.
I will totally encourage that, guys. I will totally let people do that. That's great.
Paint the action.
Yeah, paint the action as it happens, so that at the end of the run, there's like a beautiful mural of our fun memories together.
So,
all right. So
Father Mercy,
like, he's looking shaken.
So Father Mercy, he's like, so I feel like it's for me to advance the cause of the people, and he's like, he's starting to get angry now. He's like really starting to bite his words off, and he'll have no fury like a padre scorned.
He's not actually a priest.
No, he's not.
Shh. He is to me.
Yes, he is. But he bites his tongue, and he's like really spitting it. He's really spitting out the words now. I'm going to see that there will be justice for this. I will see to it that his name is wiped from the record books, and he is never spoken of positively ever again. And he's really intense. Like, I am going to absolutely slay his reputation and make his name a curse word amongst men. Like, he's really going on. He's going biblical.
Hold on. I like say, like, wait. Actually, I can't say this in character because my character has no idea who this guy is. But that might not be a good idea.
So,
people get erased all the time.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, this guy is like the one voice for like moderation, for like, he's the only moderate around. And he just got assassinated. Yeah,
he's the cool-headed one, and if this is how he reacts, something is wrong. Like,
no, I'm talking about the guy, the pedophile.
Oh,
he's the only moderate politician pretty much in Seattle.
The orc rights activist.
He was like the only guy in the mayoral debates like saying technomancers are people, orcs are people, we don't need to fight. And then like the opposition was just like technomancers are monsters. Orcs brought it on themselves. Like, this guy is like the only like good, honest politician in town, despite being a terrible person. I'm saying, like, does it advance the cause to like destroy this man?
You gonna try to take it away from Father Mercy?
No, my character has no idea about any of this.
Oh.
So, what you remember from media earlier in the last couple of days is that there was an interview or an Ask Me Anything televised by Horizon where they interviewed the Orc revolutionary leader Thrag Drukthil. Drukthil, who is also a rising political force, but you are right in observing that he is not moderate, and he is highly against Energos as well.
Wait, so are we talking about Thrag right now?
So I'm just saying, what I'm pointing out, that there is another political force on the Orc side, but he is not moderate at all.
Yeah, he was not.
So if we destroy like any goodwill towards the last like moderate in this fight,
well, he'd already been executed.
What? Well, yeah, he's already been assassinated. But I mean, like, I'm just asking the serious question to you guys because I don't have any dog in this fight because my character has no idea what's going on. But it's a bit more complicated than let's make the bad man everyone hate him.
Yeah, it's difficult, but that's the job.
Okay, well, you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna disseminate the stuff against Knight Errant. That's my goal.
Well, yeah,
That's-
obviously. I'm
I
talking about the
agree.
data check.